I don't feel like I've watched one that successfully threw in the whole kung fu element.
Hello, YouTube. This is Drive By Movies with another episode of Direct to Dumpster. I'm James.
My name is Blaze.
And this week we are checking out the 1975 blaxploitation classic Dolemite, directed by D'Urville Martin.
Starring Jerry Jones, D'Urville Martin, and Rudy Ray Moore.
Rudy Ray Moore as Dolemite, and that bad D'Urville Martin as Willie Green. Dolemite.
Rudy Ray Moore. What a guy. Yeah.
Well, we all know Dolemite. There's a movie on Netflix currently, but we chose to go straight to the dumpster and watch the original Dolemite.
Yeah. Just in time for the new movie. Have you seen Dolemite Is My Name yet?
I haven't checked it out yet. Wanted to watch this first, make sure I do all my homework before checking out the new one.
God damn, Dolemite.
Great God in heaven, you know.
Had a boy doing my homework. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, now I just absolutely can't wait to see it. We've talked about it multiple times. We've done, if you remember, our old days of sequel, literally like I think it's like our second or third video. You did a very hilarious sequel to Black Dynamite, and that's one of my favorite comedies of recent years. I mean, I think it's almost a decade old at this point.
See where I'm coming from, you jive mother.
Black Dynamite, starring all-star running back Ferrante Jones.
Feel the Cinemaphonic Quadrovision.
Love that movie. Never checked out the animated series, but I've always wanted to. But I see how much of a love letter that movie was, specifically to Dolemite, actually.
Yeah, Dolemite is the movie, because I think when we've watched, we're not like masters. We don't have the black belt in blaxploitation cinema, but we have watched, more than your average moviegoer of blaxploitation movies.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I've watched one that successfully threw in the whole kung fu element.
Right, yeah.
Like, I still don't think Dolemite successfly did it, but they definitely did it. And
Yeah.
I don't remember a movie that I've seen where they threw in, like, there's, this guy's actually good at kung fu as well.
Yeah. Well, there's a VHS tape I have that I've been dying to watch. Maybe we'll bring it on to Direct to Dumpster sometime in the coming weeks. But Black Belt Jones, I think you've seen in my VHS collection.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with that though. I like, what's it called? Like, I was looking forward to seeing the kung fu aspects or karate aspects in this, because I remember in the trailer for Dolemite Is My Name, it seemed like that was a big thing.
Yeah.
And really, it's only in like 2 or 3 scenes in this movie. It's mainly the like epic battle at the end, but or not really at the end. It's more in like the climactic scene.
It's the climactic moment. It's close to the end, but it's like when he pulls like the guy. I mean, they don't show it, right? Like, but he pulls the guy's like heart out.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that is kind of, there's still
I'm assuming that's kung. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm obviously not a black belt.
Yeah.
I've mentioned this before, but
right.
I don't think that's like a move,
Yeah.
right?
I hope not, at least. All I remember is like Dumb and Dumber doing it and like that dream sequence. But what's seeing in this movie is like, oh, they went there. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think of like doesn't Bruce Lee do it to like Chuck Norris or something in one of those old
really?
Dude, it's an old movie. Like, I know Chuck Norris is like just a Padawan at that point in time, where Bruce Lee is like the master sensei. It's like, it's either that or I think I'm thinking of that punch that Bruce Lee does like to a guy where he hits him with like 2 fingers and the guy's just like, for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And like,
it's like those weird scientific things where they talk about how like, if you hit this specific part of the body, you automatically die. I remember as like kids,
as a kid.
People would say that stuff. And
I remember as a kid, there's like some kid in our 3rd grade class and he was like trying to find the point, and he came to school all bruised like and shit, like just trying to find that point in his body where he could immediately just assassinate someone, which I'm sure he's gonna get like manslaughter if he did successfully do it. Like, but I remember this kid was obsessed with karate.
Yeah.
We had like a a black belt like teacher. I don't even know if he was like a full black belt. Honestly, he might have been like half, because the way he did it, I don't know if you knew anything about like if you took karate classes.
I know absolutely nothing.
Okay, so like most all karate, they have like colored belts, like blue or brown, orange, yellow. I don't know nothing about that, because the karate class I took, they dyed our belt. Like you start off with white and progressively it gets more black, which I was like, okay, I never heard about this. Like, yo, I want the yellow belt and I want to upgrade to blue later on. Yeah. But our teacher, like, he just like dye our belts. I'm like, he took it home for the weekend. Yeah. Like, I don't know if he Sharpied it or what, but we come back and then you have a little bit more black. Oh my God. Each week you come back with a little more black. This kid, he wanted the black belt so bad, but he couldn't find the point, you know?
Poor guy. Dolemite could.
Easily.
Yeah. What's it called? I mean, one thing I feel like to bring up is how much sex is in this movie. I was stunned at how many sex scenes are in this movie. It's just like everyone's constantly having sex throughout this movie. Even that weird cop guy with the weird voice is having sex in this movie.
Like, that guy is so weird. Sorry for blowing out your eardrums, headphones users, but that guy, like the kind of the main antagonist of this movie, his voice just sounds like he has like kind of throat cancer or something, but for no reason apparently, and he's just slinging it. Like, he's just going at it with different girls. He's having multiple threesomes. And the thing about Dolemite is, I feel like from the bat, like mostly, like you think about Shaft, you think about other blaxploitation heroes, like Shaft is just cool. Like the trailer, they even say like, yo, he's cool, he's bad. Like 007 ain't got anything on Shaft.
Does he get out of jail though, with two girls like going down on him?
Like Dolemite is just like, everything's just laid out in scenes. Like you like look at Dolemite, you're like, all right, he ain't that cool. Like he's just whatever. And then immediately he gets picked up by topless chicks out of prison. Like, and even the prison guard is just like, Dolemite, we know you're coming back tonight. And he like, I ain't coming back. Like, like I'm gonna just run the town. Like this isn't happening. So Dolemite, I feel like the scenes there to build the character that is Dolemite are so effective.
Dolemite is my name, and f***ing up motherfuckers is my game.
He immediately gets tailed by some guys that were expecting Dolemite to come out of prison, and he just like brutally murders them in the street, like with his girls there with him. Like Dolemite isn't even like, he doesn't have to be cool. He's not slick, but he's a badass, and that's the character of Dolemite.
Yeah, I love like how smooth he is with everything, and just like he's very to the point. I'd say like he's no games at all. Yeah. One thing I wish that we got to hear more of, I'd say, is the voiceover. Actually, I really liked the Dolemite, like talking from, you know, his perspective and stuff. And it's really only at the beginning of the movie. And I loved like this voice, like it was a lot more like high pitched as well too.
It might not have even been him.
No, it definitely wasn't him. I think it was a different actor, but like it's just like way back in the day and stuff, like versus Dolemite's very like monotone.
Rudy Ray Moore, what a talent. So one of the things with Rudy Ray Moore is a huge, well, I guess it's not even Rudy Ray Moore. It's the character of Dolemite is a huge inspiration for a lot of like great artists today, like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. They've even like sampled him or used some of his footage in their music videos and have his homages to him. But also Eddie Murphy, who's playing Dolemite in the new film Dolemite's My Name, or playing Rudy Ray Moore. Eddie Murphy puts him up as one of those big heroes that kind of, you know, give him the inspiration to push forward.
See, like if we're gonna get a superhero movie, these are the superhero movies, superhero movie styles that I want. That came out weird. What's it called? Like this is a superhero to so many people in life, and just like, yeah, it's cool that we're like, if we're gonna get a remake of, like, I'm down for like certain remakes. Like I wasn't too familiar with Dolemite. I know like you know, like when we were first getting into cinema, we were checking out a lot of blaxploitation films, like Blackula is one of them. So I was like, just, you know, plenty of others as well too. But like, yeah, this is definitely like up there, I'd say, with some of the better ones that I've seen, and it's hilarious. And I could see why so many people found him just a fun character. Like Shaft, I can see not being for everyone. He's just a cool guy, and it's got the coolest, catchiest theme song. Which Dolemite had a more slick theme song, but just a likable character, and this movie's hilarious and just an overall fun time.
I would say the thing that makes Dolemite one of the most easily approachable blaxploitation movies is the constant. There's a lot of comedy, whether it's intentional or unintentional, but also the constant action. Like if you're a fan of action or violence, in movies, this is definitely up there with it's at 11 pretty much the whole movie. Very rarely does it turn down, and if it turns down, it turns the heat up in the bedroom, if you know what I mean.
If I mean, back then so many movies got rated X's. I'm not sure if this got one. I didn't see it like on any fact at all, but like I could see this movie like just as a joke, like saying rated X, but
for extreme, you know, or something
exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that's going to close it out for this week. Make sure you support the show. We always appreciate the support by clicking the description link below for our Amazon affiliate link and watching Dolemite.
And be sure to be notified with our notification bell here. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our awesome channel.
That's it for Direct to Dumpster this week. Check out next week for a new episode.